Good morning, everyone. So, I am teacher Joseph and I am your math teacher. So, today is our 30th day of our online math class. So, today we have a new topic that is shapes and symmetry. Okay, so let's proceed. So next, so before we proceed or before we read this figure, so what is symmetry? So symmetry is the quality of something that has two sides or halves that are the same. So meaning if you cut the shape, they have identical parts. So they are symmetric or the same identical. Same or identical. So they have the same shape. Okay, so let's proceed. Lines of symmetry. So a line of symmetry divides a 2D shape into two similar parts. So the lines of symmetry is what you use when you divide. When you divide that shape. Okay, so this is the line of symmetry because this side and the other side is the same. Okay, so that is the line of symmetry. How about the other side? So this is the line of symmetry. So they have the same shape here and the same shape here. Okay, so they have both identical parts. Okay, very good. Now, let's go to the next slide. So there are some of the objects around us have symmetrical shapes. So example, this is a butterfly. So a butterfly, when you have a line of symmetry, so you divide that, so each has the same shape. Okay, so this side and this side is still the same. How about the apple and the house? Okay, so in the house, it has the same because it has two windows and the door is cut in half. So it's still a symmetrical shape. Okay, let's proceed. Then, number of lines of symmetry. So a symmetrical shape may have one or more lines of symmetry. So example, this is a triangle. So when you divide the triangle, so you go first here, the corner. So the first corner is here, then you divide. Next corner is here, then you divide. And the next corner here is you have to divide. So there, 1, 2, 3. So that means there are 3 lines of symmetry. Okay, so next is a rectangle. So how can you put the line of symmetry to the rectangle? So this one is the first one. You cut it in half, vertical. Then you cut it horizontally. So this has the same shape still. Okay, so that means a rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, good job. Now let's proceed. Let's proceed to the exercises. That is on letter A. Color the shapes that are symmetrical. So, the first one. So what is that? Is that a house? Is it symmetrical or not? So you have to use crayons. Okay, you have to use your crayons. So any color will do. Okay, so the first one is the house. So is it symmetrical or not? Okay, so yes. So it is symmetrical, so you have to color it. So I chose blue. So you can use color any color you want. So it is symmetrical, so I color this. Next one we have a car. Car. So we go here. Car, is that symmetrical or not? Okay, let's see. No, there's no color. Why? Because the car has two. Has this one has wheels, so it has two, but here is not the same, right? So a symmetrical should have identical parts. So this is not a symmetrical shape. Next, a bear. So that's a bear. So is it a symmetrical shape or not? Yes. So it is. So they have two ears, then the face. So when you cut that, that is a symmetrical shape. Okay, good job. Next, let's go here. What's the next one? Okay, so that is a rhombus. So when you measure that one, so it is not a symmetrical shape. When you see that, it might be the same parts, but when you use a ruler or anything, so it's not a symmetrical shape. So it is not symmetrical shape. So you don't have to color. Next, let's go to, what's that? A spider. So will you color the spider or not? Yes. So you should color. Why? They have like this. So it has four and four on the other side, then the body, then the head. So it is the same. It is a symmetrical shape. That's why you color. Good job. Next one, that is a zero. So do we have to color the zero? Yes, so it's the same. See, you cut that, it's still the same. So you have to color. Okay, let's go here. Number 5. Do we have to color number 5? Okay, no, because the cut here is here, right? Okay, wait. This one. So it doesn't have identical parts. This one and this one is not the same. So that's why there's no color. Next one, that is letter H. Is letter H identical when you put a line of symmetry? Let's see. Yes. So if you put a line of symmetry, so this one and this one is still the same. Okay, how about the next one? Letter Z. What do you think? Yes, so it's not a symmetrical shape. So this one, letter Z, no color. Because when you measure this one, I think this one and this one is not the same. So it should be the same. So a symmetrical shape should be the same. So it is not. The next one, how about a star? Is star a symmetrical shape? Yes, so you have to color the star. So this one, the same, the same, the same. So it is a symmetrical shape. Okay, next one. What is that? A triangle or a scalene? Scalene triangle. Let's see. Okay, so a scalene triangle has no equal sides, right? So if you measure this one, you measure this one, and you measure this one, they don't have equal sides, so that means it is not a symmetrical shape. Okay, so that means no color. Okay, then the last one, what is that? That is a snail. So is snail a symmetrical shape? What do you think? Okay, so see the line. So here, so it is not a symmetrical shape because this one has no head. This one has head and this one has none. So it is not a symmetrical shape. So that's it for letter A. So I hope you have a colorful activity here. So because you can use any color you want. Me, I chose blue in all of my coloring, but you can choose any color you want. Okay, so that is for letter A. Let's proceed to letter B. In letter B, okay, in letter B, you have to tick the shapes that have the lines of symmetry drawn correctly. Okay, again, tick the shapes that have the lines of symmetry drawn correctly. Okay, so tick meaning you have to put a check. Where? It's on the circle. You put a check. Okay, let's proceed. First one is a triangle. So a triangle. Is triangle have the correct line of symmetry? This one? Yes or no? Okay, so yes, so we have to put a check. Okay, that's correct. How about this one? So do we have to put a check? So this is a square. What do you think? Okay, so still it is a symmetrical shape. So you can put in triangle, you can do like this. So it is still a symmetrical shape. Oh, it's not perfect, but it is. Then this one, you can do also like this one. So it is still a symmetrical shape. How about this? A square. So you can put the symmetrical shape here or on this one. It should be straight, it's I cannot draw straight, so it is straight. So there are two lines of symmetry for square, but this one is still correct, so that's why it has a check. Okay, how about this shape? What is that? A star. So do we have, oh, is star a symmetrical shape? Yes, star is a symmetrical shape, but it depends on the line of symmetry. Look at this. So the line of symmetry is here. So it does have identical parts from the top and the bottom? No, it's not. Because we should not put a check here. Why? The lines of symmetry should be here to make it identical. So this one here, horizontal, is wrong. So that's why a star has no check. Okay, so that's it. Two only. The star has none. Okay, let's proceed. Next. Okay, first one we have letter M. So is M a symmetrical shape? What do you think? Okay, yes. So if you divide M, so it has still the same shape with each other. So check. Okay, check. Okay, good job. How about letter T? Is it a symmetrical shape? Yes or no? No, because when you cut here, this one and this one is not the same shape. So they are different. So it has no check. So if you put the line of symmetry here in the middle, so yes, it is symmetrical shape, but she put here, so it is not. So there is no check here. Okay, that's it. Last one, letter Y. So letter Y, is it a symmetrical shape or not? Okay, yes, it is a symmetrical shape. Why? Because she cut here and it has still the same shape. They are identical. So symmetrical shape it is. So Y is a symmetrical shape. Okay, good job. Next one, let's proceed to the last three. Okay, so this one, what is this? Oh, is that a fish? Okay, so I think it's a fish. So is the fish a symmetrical shape? What do you think? Okay, it's not. Why? Because the line of symmetry is here. And this side is not the same. Right? If you put the line of symmetry here, it is still not the same because this one, there's nothing here. Okay, so it's not still the same. So overall, the fish is not a symmetrical shape. So there is no check. Okay, that's it. Next one, what is this? That is an elephant. So an elephant is a symmetrical shape. As per the drawing, okay, so is an elephant a symmetrical shape? Yes, so it has two ears. It has two tusks. Then his long nose. So it has the same shape. So that means an elephant is a symmetrical shape. Good job. Okay. Last picture. What is that? That's a bird. So is a bird a symmetrical shape? No. Why? Because the line is here and it doesn't divide equally. So it is not a symmetrical shape. Maybe if she put the line of symmetry here, it might be a symmetrical shape. But she put here, so it is not. That means the bird is not a symmetrical shape and no check. Okay, so that's it. Okay, remember your lines of symmetry. So for next meeting, we will proceed to letter C. That is to draw the line of symmetry, and then we have to count how many lines of symmetry in a shape. So that's all. Thank you everyone and